be showing you guys how to do the famous TikTok drink that's been going around. Just whip it all up like this. Today we will be announcing the winners of these Starbucks gift cards. 10 winners will be picked. Hey my little lattes, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can tell, today we are actually at my house and I have actually turned my kitchen into like a Starbucks area. Let me show you guys. Bruh. So there it is. There you guys can see everything that I am gonna be using today to make a few quarantine Starbucks drinks. So what I mean by that is, first of all, we're all stuck at home.
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house bored and I'm bored.
Not every single Starbucks is open right now, so I just thought, why not share a bunch of drinks with you guys that you can make from home. I have a total of 4 drinks, 1 TikTok famous drink that I am super excited to show you guys. Let's go ahead and get started with drink number 1. Alright guys, so for the first drink, I'm gonna be making a pink drink and I'm just gonna show you guys every single thing that I will be using. So the pink drink, in my opinion, is like a really popular drink, but a very requested drink as well. All right, so I started off by just brewing some water, and this is just gonna be like plain hot water because I'm first going to make a tea, and I have here the passion tea that I will be using in addition with this instant refresher, which is the very hibiscus. So I will be mixing these two together. I just brew hot water and I'm going to go ahead and put 1 packet in there, 1 of these, and then once that is made I will have to cool it down. That's the only like downside. So I'm just putting my little tea bag in here and you guys will see that right away it starts to get pink. I don't know if you can actually see that. So I'm going to go ahead and take about half a cup of water, and I'm going to be taking 1 packet here and pouring this into the water.
No, 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 no.
I did mention that I had like a bunch of extra cups and straws and stuff at home. You guys can see some of those back there. Since I do have like a bunch of extra straws, I'm just gonna use a straw to mix this powder into the water. All right, so once I dissolved this, I'm gonna go ahead and ice this down. This has been sitting here for like 4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe now. I just have like a cup of ice right here, and I'm just gonna add like a little bit just to ice it down, because I'm still gonna add ice to the drink, and I'm just gonna stir it so that it'll become like room temperature. The ice is melting in there is just water, so it was made with water, so it doesn't change like any flavor or anything like that. We're gonna go ahead and take a venti. All of the drinks that I'm gonna show you guys today will be venti. And we're just gonna add some ice. I don't wanna overflow it, just like Starbucks does. All right, so now we have our 2 mixtures, and this one here is the very hibiscus. This is the passion tea. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some of the passion tea to this here. About that much, because it is supposed to be more of the very hibiscus. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that together now. I want to say it's like 3/4 of the very hibiscus and like 1/4 of the passion tea. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add this mixture to my cup right here. So I'm gonna add it probably up to like about like 3rd line. And Starbucks does add frozen strawberries, so I am just gonna use some frozen strawberries that I already had into the drink right now. That way I'm not like splashing it and stuff. So that's what it looks like so far. And then you'll go ahead and add your coconut milk. And not everybody has coconut milk at home. I didn't want to do something that's like I had to go out and buy it. So I actually have almond milk, and this is the almond milk that I have. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour my almond milk into here now. All right, now I'm gonna pour it without spilling it. Why is it so hard for me to pour? Okay. And here I'm just going to go ahead and also add a splash of half and half to this. So I'm just adding the splash right now, like so. And I do have like lids and everything here, and I'm just going to go ahead and take my straw and mix that all up. And here is our first Starbucks drink made, you guys. Here is our pink drink. So I'm not gonna try any of these until I make all of them. So I'm just gonna try them at the very end, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put that to the side here. All right, guys, so for this next drink, I am going to be making a matcha green tea latte. It is one of my favorites now at Starbucks. So I thought, why not make this drink from home? Not everyone has matcha. So I personally use, let me show you guys the one that I use. I found it at Walmart, but this is the one that I use. This is the ceremonial grade. There is a difference between ceremonial grade and the culinary matcha. This one is the one that you can drink and it's sweeter. It's just, I feel like it's just better than the culinary one. The culinary matcha is used more for like baking and things like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take one packet. So let me show you guys what I'm gonna be doing. I'm going to be using this machine to mix the matcha. So I'm gonna be adding one little packet of powder in here with water. So I'm just gonna go ahead and press it once so that it will froth and heat at the same time. You can also put a lid on it if you guys want. I normally don't, but it's starting to spill. And it'll beep just like that whenever it's done. So that's what it looks like so far. Now you're gonna either add your milk, whatever milk that you decide to add. You can do like almond milk, soy milk, whatever milk. I'm gonna do a little bit of almond milk. And I'm going to also do some half and half. Because you guys know me and my half and half. I'm gonna make sure that this doesn't overflow. So I am going to go ahead and do frothing cold milk now. So this is going to be 4 presses. And I don't want it to overflow. I will be able to add more milk if I want, as long as it's not overflowing. So like right now, you see how it's not overflowing or anything? You're gonna have to go slowly, but you can add a little bit more milk. And just making sure that it doesn't overflow. That looks pretty good and a little risky at the same time. So I just have my cup of ice here, and that'll also beep whenever it's done. There we go. So that's pretty much it. It does cool it down for you. So then we just go ahead and pour that into our cup of ice here. If it doesn't fill all the way, you can definitely add more milk if you choose to. I think I'm gonna add like milk and half, like this. And then you can also sweeten this. If this is not like sweet enough for you, you can definitely sweeten it with, I will show you guys what I have. I have this French vanilla sweetener, which I'm almost out of, but you can also get like a regular like vanilla one. I don't know, there's like caramel, all kinds of other sweeteners. You can also just sweeten it with sugar as well. All right, so here is drink number 2, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and add like the little nitro lid to this. I kind of just like sipping it, sort of. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this drink to the side and make drink number 3. All right, guys, so this next drink will be an iced coffee, but not just your typical iced coffee. This is gonna have like a little bit of a foam on top, and I actually have a Keurig back there. So I'm gonna use this to brew about like 4 or 6 ounces of coffee. Okay, so I am just pouring 6 ounces of that in here. And I just have like one of these cups because obviously it's gonna be hot. All right, guys, so once I have that brewed, I just have some ice here. And I'm going to go ahead and add this coffee to this ice just to like ice it down a little bit. I'm still gonna add more ice to the rest of this drink, but I'm just gonna cool it down with a little bit of ice. And plus I still have to add a little bit of water to this as well. It smells so good. It literally smells exactly like Starbucks, you guys. Obviously that was like a Starbucks little K-cup. So you don't have to do it with the Starbucks K-cup. Of course, you can use whatever flavor you want. I do also have like more coffee options back there. I have this thing here which came with the Keurig, so I can actually use like any coffee that I want. It doesn't have to be Starbucks, obviously. It could be like your favorite coffee, ground coffee. Put it in there, and then you can also just brew some like this. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of ice because I personally, I don't know, I feel like ice gets in the way sometimes, especially when they fill it up all the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go ahead and take this and add it to some ice. And because the water is cold, I do feel like sometimes it is pointless to add like a bunch of ice. So from here you can pretty much take any route. So what I'm gonna be doing though is I'm actually gonna be kind of turning this into kind of like a nitro drink. I'm actually just gonna be adding foam to the top of this. So I'm gonna make my foam sweet and I'll show you guys how to do that. All right, so we're gonna be using this again, and what I'm gonna be using this time is just half and half. You guys, I love half and half. This is obviously not like super healthy. I'm also gonna be using this heavy whipping cream and just adding like a little bit to there. And then what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be sweetening it with this Torani French vanilla. So I don't wanna go overboard because I don't like it too sweet. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it to the 4th setting again because it's gonna be for cold milk. So now that it's all froth, I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it into my coffee. So there it is, you guys. Look at that. It looks so good. And because this does eventually kind of like just, you know, mix into the whole coffee, I'm just gonna put like a regular lid on here. But here's drink number 3, you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it to the side. All right, guys, so for the last drink, and definitely not the least, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do the famous TikTok drink that's been going around. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me roll the TikTok real quick.
Don't be suspicious. 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 Don't be suspicious.
All right, so you guys saw it. Whenever I saw this drink, I thought it was really, really cool. It just looks like really fancy and foamy and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to make that. All right, so first, what you do is you take equal parts sugar, and I just have like the pure cane sugar. It's like the regular sugar, white sugar. And then I'm adding some instant coffee. Let me show you guys. This one I literally got at the 99-cent store.
I am the one, the way you turn.
Oh, obviously it was not 99 cents, but it was really cheap, to be honest. It has like a sweetness already added plus cinnamon flavor. So this one's really good. It's called Café de Olla. I recommend this one. You can even find it like at Walmart and stuff, except I think it's orange up here. So what I'm gonna do next is I just have my mixture here, and I'm gonna be adding a little bit of hot water, just a little bit. Don't add too much because then it probably won't whip up like it should. So I'm gonna do about that much water, and I'm just gonna be using a whisk, and I'm going to literally just whip it all up like this. At first it looks like really, really dark, and I was like, when I first tried it, I thought this is not gonna work. But you do have to whip it for a while, so I'm just gonna do this for a little while. It does start to kind of like lighten up too. So with this one, I don't think I'll do a venti, only because this is not necessarily like a Starbucks drink. This is just a drink you can make from home, and I already have 3 full-size or venti drinks that I will most likely have to drink myself if nobody else wants to drink these with me. So there is my mixture. And again, I don't want to make this too iced down. I feel like then it defeats the purpose of your drink because you get way more ice. So for this drink, I'm just gonna be using regular milk. And I don't know if you guys can see the drink there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this mixture to the top to create the TikTok famous whipped coffee. Okay, so I just went ahead and added it to my cup. Again, you can make a lot more, but it's just gonna be stronger. Okay, so here is the 4th and final drink. Here is the TikTok famous whipped coffee drink. This is what it looks like. Obviously, this starts to kind of like drip down, and you can also just mix it in. So now I'm gonna go ahead and taste all of those just to see how they came out and let you guys know what they taste like and which one was my favorite overall. All right, guys, so here are all of the drinks, and I'm just gonna put these down real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this pink drink. I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. I have made it in the past, and I felt like it was purple, but it actually came out pink this time, so it should be a lot better than the first time. Let's go ahead and try the first drink. Oh yeah, This is so thick and creamy. In my opinion, the almond milk does give it like a little bit of a different flavor. If anything, it takes away like that bitter flavor, which is kind of what like turns me off, to be honest, with the pink drink. So if you want like the original pink drink, definitely use coconut milk. Or if you don't have coconut milk and you really just want to use what you guys have at home, try it with the almond milk. Maybe even use whole milk or whatever kind of milk that you guys like. And I'm sure you guys are gonna love this drink. All right, so this next drink, you guys saw how I made it and everything. I'm just gonna give it a quick little stir. It kind of has a lot of ice, to be honest, but I do like to have like this little dome lid. I don't know, I just like the texture of this drink, and I don't really like to drink it from a straw. Matcha, this matcha is already sweetened. This is really good. So good. It honestly reminds me a lot of Starbucks. It looks kind of light in my opinion. I feel like I added a little bit too much milk. Obviously you can also add whatever milk you want, but I personally love how this one tastes. All right, so this next drink was pretty cool until all of the foam just like melted in here. But I mean, I knew it was gonna do that anyways. So I'll let you guys know what I rate it and how it tastes. Okay, this is so good. This just tastes a lot like Starbucks, because I added like that sweetener, it basically tastes like an iced coffee with like a few pumps of French vanilla, and that's pretty much it. It tastes very basic. If I could change anything, maybe I would just drink it hot, but exactly like this. Sometimes whenever I do make my like hot coffee, I don't even add sugar, I don't even add sweetener. So yeah, that tells you guys how I like my coffee.
Stop it. Get some help.
And then for this last drink, this is the like TikTok famous whipped coffee drink. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stir this up a little bit more. And I've already had this, so I already know I like it, but let me explain to you guys what it tastes like. Okay, this is so good. Depending on the coffee that you use, obviously it'll taste like that coffee. So this one kind of tastes like cinnamon and sweet at the same time, and because it doesn't have a lot of water, it's more like a latte as well. It doesn't really taste too much like an iced coffee. Just pick like an instant coffee that you guys will actually drink. All right, you guys, so there are all the drinks, and now we're gonna move on to the winners of the Starbucks gift cards. First of all, thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. If it wasn't for you guys and your constant support, then I wouldn't be able to make these videos. Let me know down below what other videos you guys want to see, and I'll be sure to film those for you guys. Okay, so moving on to the winners. All right, so these winners, I'm gonna give you guys like a full week to contact me. If for some reason I don't get every single one of these winners to contact me, then next week I will be posting a video with new winners. So you guys have a full week to contact me. I will be requiring an email because I am doing it through an email. I'm gonna be sending you guys the gift card through an email. So definitely, if you don't have an email and you want, just create one. So here's winner number 1. This is Caroline Rodriguez, so congratulations. Winner number 2 is, and most likely I'm gonna say all of these names wrong. Winner number 2 is Danon Renee. Congratulations. Winner number 3 is Phoebe Cox. Winner number 4 is Michelle Berrios. Winner number 5 is Hot Issue. Winner number 6 is Monica Baena. Winner number 7 is Tajay Marie. I'm pretty sure, again, I'm sorry for the butchering. Winner number 8 is Madeline Higgins. Winner number 7 is Selena Arroyo. And the last winner is Giovanna Rubio. So thank you guys all so much for entering. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new down below. I always attach a playlist or 2 at the very end of the video, so definitely check that out if you guys want to see more videos. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.